Welcome to Debbie's Cowgirl Kitchen.
Good afternoon, y'all. I'm getting ready to make some zucchini bread. I got the recipe off of Living Traditions Homestead, and so I thought I'd share it with y'all. You take 6 eggs at room temperature, put them in a large bowl with 1.5 cups of oil. Take a whisk, and you whisk it till the eggs are all broken up and it's all mixed up well. Then you start combining your dry ingredients, but since I'm substituting honey for sugar, I'm going to add my honey in here first. Look on the internet, you can find a conversion chart for converting sugar to honey, which is much better for you. And I buy my local honey at the Mercantile. You take 4.5 cups of flour and you add 3 teaspoons of baking powder and 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, and I've got those mixed together in here. Then you add 1 teaspoon of fine salt. I use sea salt. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. You're going to want to mix those together. Add 1.5 cups firmly packed dark brown sugar. I ran out of dark brown, so I substituted 1/2 cup of light brown with it. So 1.5 cups of firmly packed brown sugar. And you just want to fold this in. This makes 2 loaves. We had quite a storm roll through here last night. Got really windy, lots of thunder and lightning, and got a good amount of rain. And Lord knows we needed it. This mixed pretty well. We're going to add in 5 cups of shredded zucchini. A lot of zucchini. We have been overloaded with zucchini, yellow squash, and now we're starting to harvest our cucumbers. So I'll be doing some pickles And I'm gonna make a fresh salad with cucumbers and zucchini and squash, like a summer salad. We like summer salads, nice cold salads. The zucchini kind of makes it a little more moist because it was a little bit thick for a minute there, but the zucchini's loosened it up a little, and I think it's because zucchini retains a lot of water. But this ought to be delicious. And I'm feeling like this might even be more than those 2 pans there. Okay, now some people add raisins and walnuts. I've chopped up some walnuts and I'm going to add walnuts to mine. I'm not sure that I want to put raisins in it. I think walnuts will be enough for right now. So I'm just going to put some walnuts in there. Mix that up. You know, I think I could use a few more walnuts, so I'm going to chop a few more walnuts. All right. I'm going to preheat my oven to 325, pour it in the 2 pans, and when I get ready to stick it in the oven, I'll show it to you. Okay, y'all, I got 3 pans here, and they're all pretty full, and I'm praying they don't overflow. But I'll come back to you in a little while. Hey, y'all, I'm taking a little break back here while that bread cooks, that zucchini bread. I made myself a healthy shake. I get this raw Guernsey yogurt. It's probiotic at Waldo Way Dairy Farm. It's vanilla flavor. And what I do is I buy packages of blueberries, raspberries, bananas, and strawberries. And I take these little snack baggies and I make little baggies with them. And I freeze them. And so whenever I want to have a healthy shake for lunch instead of eating lunch, I just make one of my shakes. And I have to tell you, they are delicious, they're healthy, and you feel like you're cheating, you know. But anyways, I wanted to tell y'all about my busy week. Last week was a whirlwind. I learned how to can. I did water bath canning, and then I did pressure canning. I canned 5 pints of the pineapple zucchini, which I did film that. Y'all, if y'all watched that video, you saw it. 6 pints of asparagus, which was pressure canned. 4 quarts of zucchini and 4 quarts of yellow squash. And aside from that, I also blanched some zucchini and squash, and I also blanched some asparagus. And I put up probably, I think I did 9 Ziploc quart bags of the yellow squash and the zucchini. And then I did about 14 or 15 bags. I did the vacuum seal on those. And the way I did the asparagus is they had it on sale at our local store for $1.49 a bundle. And the bundles were about this big around. And so I literally took the woody ends off. I cut off about this much of the spears. And then that left about this much of the stalk. And I thought, what can I do with those? Because I really like the spears. That's really, to me, the best part as far as if you're just going to eat them like asparagus. So I decided to look up some recipes, and I made cream of asparagus soup, and I'm telling you, I've never had it. It was delicious. It was just wonderful, and it's healthy, and there's hardly any calories. And the way you make it is you saute 2 onions, and you saute 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. And then you do that in some butter. I also put a little olive oil in mine. And what I did was I took the stalks of the asparagus and I put them in a big pan, and I just boiled them and boiled them and boiled them. And when they were all done, I reserved about 4 cups of the liquid because it's full of nutrition. And then I took the stalks and put them in the food processor, and I pureed them. And then what I did was I added some of the liquid, you know, to get the consistency I wanted. And then I added the onion and the garlic cloves that I had sauteed into that mix, and I pureed it a little more. And like I said, it was absolutely delicious. So I highly recommend that. But anyways, that was what I did all last week, and I tell you, it took up a lot of my time. But anyways, I wanted to kind of fill you in on my week last week. And Journey Along with Shannon and I are going to go live on Thursday night at 6 o'clock. And so I wanted to let you know about that. I hope you all will join us. That's it for now.
Okay, I took them out of the oven. They're on the cooling rack now. These 2 came out really good. This one is, I'm sure it's going to be delicious, but it kind of fell apart a little bit. But I did use a different pan than a loaf pan, so that could be the reason. I hope everyone has a blessed day.